by MEG. Thomas Markle sends Meghan into a rage as vow to unmask her dirty face on air once a month. The Duchess of Sussex's father Thomas Markle today said that his daughter had pretty much disowned both sides of her family and urged her to grow up. Mr. Markle also claimed childish Meghan changed when she met Harry and said it was ridiculous that he had been estranged from his daughter for nearly 4 years. Asked on ITV's Good Morning Britain today whether television interviews were the only way he can communicate with Meghan, Mr. Markle said, "I've made it quite clear that until I hear from her, until she does speak to me, that I will continue to do this. I will do a show at least a month, if I can get it through, and eventually sooner or later she'll start talking to me. This is way too childish, this is kind of silly, it's time to talk with each other, we're family. The kids are going to grow up without knowing that they have 2 families. This is more than just me and my daughter now, this is me and my daughter, her husband and 2 babies involved now, so it's time to do something. It's time to talk." Asked if he has any communication with his ex-wife Doria Ragland, Mr. Markle said, "I've tried a few times, I don't even know where her mother is at this point, I don't think she's in Los Angeles, or with Meghan and Harry. I don't know where she's at. I have tried to contact her." Asked what is about Meghan's character that is allowing her to keep him completely at arm's length, he said, "You are asking me a question that is 4 years old, and I can't answer it. I don't know what changed her. She's never been that way before, and once she hooked up with Harry, she changed. I understand that she hooked up with Soho Club and a different group of people, but she's pretty much disowned both sides of her family, and I don't understand the reason for it." And asked if she had moved on and ghosted him, Mr. Markle added, "It seems like that's what happened. There are some reasons that she got upset with me, and one was that she thought I was giving too much attention to her brother and sister, to her stepbrother and stepsister, but nonetheless she wanted me to stop talking to them and I couldn't. We're at a point where, I think, both of us, we should grow up, talk, make up for the sake of the children right now and for ourselves. This is ridiculous, it's been going on for almost 4 years, it's crazy." During Mr. Markle's interview today, he was also asked about seeing Lilibet and Archie. Mr. Markle said, "I'm very concerned about that. I'd love to see my grandchildren, and people have suggested in California that I sue to see my kids. But I think if I did that I'd be a hypocrite, I'd be doing the same thing that Meghan and Harry are doing." Asked if he had been given indication that legal action could be successful, Mr. Markle said, "Yes, I have. I've been told by several lawyers that grandparents have sued to see their grandchildren and won in California, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to involve my grandchildren as pawns in a game. They're not part of the game, I mean they're my grandchildren, I want to see my grandchildren." Asked by Reed when he last tried to get in touch with Meghan, Mr. Markle said, "About a month ago maybe. I really can't go down to Montecito because I'll be pointed out as a stalker, so I can't do much like that. But my message for the kids is that they have 2 loving families and their great-grandmother is the Queen of England, and I think that that's important for them to know." Thomas Markle married Meghan's mother Doria Ragland, a former makeup artist, in 1979. They had Meghan in 1981 but divorced in 1987.